That hurt. That was wrong on many levels. Tried to bend my arm the wrong way. For anybody who's watching the replay and want to know why. Yeah, the arm bends this way, not totally that way, the opposite way. Hello, Colleen. I'm in a more comfy area now. Not that I didn't mind. Hey, Slay! Chit-chatting with you, but hello, can we focus on me? Focus on me. Okay, I'm just coming out of focus. But, hello, Mr. Splashman. Nice to have you in my stream. The updates on YouTube. I don't know what those would be. But I missed you, Slay. I got one comment from you, Slay. I'm still feeling really rough, but as long as I don't move, I'm good. I don't know. I miss you too, Slay. Mr. Splashman, I will be better. I've come back from worse. I probably should have stayed in the hospital when they told me to. But I have a dog, I'm sure you're aware of, that, there's like, I latched on my phone, I'm sorry, I keep trying to get it off there. That there was someone to take care of her, and, so that's why I didn't stay in the hospital. Why I didn't let them admit me. Hello, Raymond. Welcome to my stream. Hello, Josh Campbell. Fun and awesome vlogs and games. Awesome. I don't know, Josh, if you have a different name or if you're new. I noticed a lot of people are changing their names on me. And that's okay, because I've been a name changer, but, I should have, but say, I don't know if you know, but my Skyla Sue, slipped a disc in her back and she's paralyzed and literally she can't take care of herself. I mean, she can't even pee for herself right at the moment, so I know I should have, but I'll be alright. I did go to the infusion clinic and get my medicine and all that, so. Okay, Josh, who were you before so I can... I heard of that happening back a minute, but... Thank you. I just have a lot of chronic crap that's wrong with me, and it's the hands I was dealt, Slay. And none of it's fatal. Well, my diabetes can if I don't take care of it, but I take care of it very well. And my doctor highly monitors it, so, the rest of it's just a big pain in the... I know about the cancer thing. My neighbor across the street is almost 3 years younger than I and has aggressive form of breast cancer. And let me tell you, that freaked me out. I have scheduled mine to go get my girls checked because, I mean, that's just scary. Friday! You do not suck, my dear. You're my favorite Friday of them all. Well, is there something in particular that you do on every channel? I'm not trying to stand up for YouTube or anything, but is there something in particular that you're doing? I'm just wondering because I'm not monetized yet and I don't know why, and I've been waiting since April 23rd. Sorry, see my chat isn't automatically scrolling up for some reason. Oh, Colleen, are you still here? Man, I got a whole bunch of people here. Nobody's really talking. That's okay. I like the burgers, the good and the bad. If Colleen's still here, sorry, my pillow is in the background. And my daughter's dinner trash. I hit it with the basket though. Say hello, Colleen, if you're still here. Say hello. Say hello. It's a Tink Stink. It's a Tink Stink, and she's not in no mood. She said, Mommy, it's time to go to bed. Where are you going? Nobody said you had to leave? Hey. I'm gonna go poop in my shoe. What are we doing? I'm hanging out because I can't sleep and I don't feel good, James Cox. So I'm just like live streaming to my peeps while I sit in my recliner. And wondering why my dog left me. I guess she's going to bed on her own. I hope she can turn the door off. Oh, Slay Nation, I have my 1,000, my 4,000. I've had my 1,000 since like March, and I hit my 4,000 hours on April 23rd, and I've yet to be monetized. I'm beginning to just not even care anymore, because YouTube won't tell you why. They send you this really vague email, and in it, they send you to a link that will send you to another link that will send you to the community guidelines page. And then they say, you will be receiving an email in a month or so. And I'm like, okay, it's been 3 since you gave me that original one. So, I mean, I know, James, I mean, like, hey, Putt. I mean, there's only so much to run around. I mean, like, how much more? I mean, okay, I at them on Twitter. I do Team YouTube. I do YouTube. I'm like, I followed all the rules. I was given a strike, but it was appealed within 14 hours. It was one of those things like BTD had, it was BS, and I thought maybe that was why, but that was over 3 months ago. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm about ready to drive to LA and knock on Google's door and say, hey. Right. I went to Social Blade and looked, and I'm not even making that. And I don't think I would turn my super chat on because I don't want to give them any more money. I mean, I already have YouTube Red, and I really, if my girls would allow me, I would, like, get rid of it, because that's paying them $15 a month too much. I'm like, well, they can pay me, at least give it to me free. But, yeah, the super chat's a scam, everything's a scam. So, I'm just, like, not even... Like, if I wake up tomorrow and I'm monetized, I will be elated, happy, excited, but I'm not, like, every morning going and checking. It's just, like, the excitement of it's kind of fizzled, in a way. So, I don't know. I know they have a lot of people to go through and blah, 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 but I've been waiting a long time, dang it. Yes, we do. I never thought we could have done it on my channel now. $80 a year according to Social Blade. So yeah, I guess it's just the fact that it's principle, James. I did what they asked me to do. I followed the rules. Hey, Costello! I followed the rules. I got my 1,000, 4,000. I did everything I was supposed to do, and nothing. So now it's merely out of principle. Not like I never came into it thinking I was gonna, like, I just watched someone. Yeah, I use my PayPal. Usually I have it in my description. This is one of the few videos I don't. Um, but yeah, I've made a lot more off PayPal than I probably ever will YouTube. So if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I don't. I'm not really gonna be heartbroken either way, you know. You're stuffing your face coin. I would love to eat. I missed you too, Costello. Where have you been? I've been streaming early in the morning, but I'm supposed to be in the hospital right now. I use my PayPal for everything. I don't trust people. Tinker, if you come over here, I'll cover you up. No, I made a deal with my doctor. I would go to the infusion clinic and do all of my stuff that I was supposed to do in one day, and I would update her daily to tell her how I was feeling, because I also have a paralyzed dog, and there's no one here to take care of her during the day, and I can't afford to board her at the vet every day, so I just go in and get my infusions. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Erica's Wacky World number 2. 12 p.m. Okay, what do I gotta do, James? The house is at a standstill because I'm broke. That's where the house is right now. That, and we just need to take some time off from it. The kitchen is done. We got 4 rooms completely done. We gotta go, we're recycling hardwood floor from my friend's house who's tearing down an old house. Bartering. That's how we do things. My husband's gonna buy her a new house. We're taking hardwood out of her old house. So that's gonna be one project. So, but no major like ripping plaster out, and I just got the house dust free. Stay away from it. Okay, I better write down this thing that James just told me, because I won't remember, and I'm not doing crackers. Yeah, that's been my main food group. The heck with monetizing YouTube. Just fix your damn app so don't freeze. Okay, James, I'm writing this information on my cracker box because I don't have a piece of paper. I'm not at my desk. Okay, 12 p.m. So that's probably 1 p.m. my time. 1 a.m. my time. Okay. What is tomorrow? Besides the 6th. What is the date? I mean, not the date. The day. God. It's Thursday, I think. Okay, James, if you're still in my room, I literally wrote it down on my box of crackers. It was 11 p.m. I'm like, well, I suffer insomnia, but that'll probably be the one day I'll go to sleep on time. Okay, yeah. I will be there. I wrote it on my box of crackers. I'll do super shout-outs. I love doing shout-outs. Yes, I'm Central Time. I live in Kansas, right smack dab in the middle of the country. So, yep, Central. So, Costello, how have you been? Hey, James, it's been a long day. I don't know if it's AM or PM or I don't know what day it is. I think it's Wednesday. Well, it's probably Thursday morning now. I think. I don't know. That's probably why I'm not monetized YouTube. So she's a crazy, crazy, crazy woman. She don't need her money. So I don't even know what day it is. This lighting is atrocious. This red pillow, my red hair, is making my face look red. My dog left me. Sounds like an old country and western song. So who I have left in here? Slay Costello. Love you, James. I'll be there. Or I'll be square. Like my cracker box I wrote it on. Love for YouTube to fix their app. I would love them. I would forget the monetization thing. Just fix your app. Just fix your app. Don't ask it. My app keeps crashing. Everybody's leaving. Putt, are you still here? Costello? Slay? Erica's Wacky World 2 or ew? Any of y'all? Want to sit here and have some crackers with me? I might go slice me some cheese. I probably should eat some protein. My blood sugar would probably say, yes, Linda, you should probably go eat some protein. Or have peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I have not been able to eat for like 3 days, so what I just read off to you is what I've eaten. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and crackers or cheese. It's been fun times. Fun. And I'll probably gain 50 pounds over this whole ordeal, and I probably had mean crap. Putt. Stay away from troubling women on YouTube. That's my advice to you today. Friend to friend. So, Papa, did you enjoy your video? How can you eat peanut butter and jelly without milk, Papa? I mean, that is like... I worked in a nursing home once. Well, more than once. I worked there for like 17 years. But, I worked evening shift, which is a shift I hated. But in, nursing homes... Hello, Joshua. How are you? The dinners are really light, so it's usually soup and sandwiches. And one day, I walked in there, and they were having tomato soup with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I said, this is blasphemy. You do not have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with tomato soup. Are you kidding me? Are you trying to poison these folks? What? I'm a little under the weather, but I can't keep a good girl down. I hoped you didn't take the ending wrong where I fixed your profile all up for you. Just use my main reason I did that is I'm playing with my editing app and I'm trying to like learn different like things it does. And stickers is one thing I haven't used a lot of. So that was one reason why I fixed your thing at the end. Hello, Nathan, how are you? And I got done with that and I said, I hope you don't take offense to that because I give them so much check for it. But how are you, Nathan? I seen you pop in my stream yesterday, but I couldn't see nothing in my stream. The sun, I think that thing is called the sun, that bright yellow thing. It was out in the sky for the first time in like a week. And probably the last time we will have seen it in the next week. So I couldn't see my phone, but I seen somebody say hi, Nathan, so I think you were there. Next time I decided crackers and cheese or peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich is already made. Have to cut the cheese. Decisions. And my dog is over there. She's mad because I'm not in bed. But Papa, you still have a P as your profile. Come on now. We have already decided that you're a handsome man. You don't even have to put your picture on there. You could put like, I don't know, a non-copyrighted image because I'll find one. But I mean, come on, we got to work on this. You're in the big time now. You're in the 1K club, Papa. If you go visit James Cox, he was just in here, he will tell you. You gotta do something with that banner. You gotta do something with that profile picture. Gotta do something with these eyebrows. Hey, Hazel. I feel like crap. I can't sleep. So, I'm here with my friends. How are you? And just noticing like how insane my eyebrows are. What a thing to notice at midnight, right? In my atrocious lighting, Hazel, everything is red, red, red. Oh, I did a panel with Colleen Richmond, and all I could see, I did it at my computer, which I made a new office for myself, and all I could see was all my laundry, like on our stuff we have in the laundry room. It's clean laundry, not dirty laundry, but I'm like, that looks tacky. But I'm not going to run it all upstairs because I feel like crap, so it's just got to look tacky. I hate laundry. I absolutely despise it. I don't mind. I hate folding and putting it away. And I think it's because we live like in a 2-story house. And it's so like the like laundry basket goes up and down the stairs. And always sits in the dryer and not the washer. I messed up the other day. And I threw a load in the washer and then I forgot about it. Until until my husband got home yesterday. And, I've been sick. I've been in there 2 days. And, oops. Had to rewash that load. Yes, Putt. You know, you need a nice banner and you need a nice profile pic. You're in the big times now, Putt. We gotta get you up. We gotta fix you up. You need a makeover. You're in Hollywood now. I don't think so. He doesn't have a banner, Hazel, and he don't have a profile picture, and he's 1K now. We gotta fix him up. Well, he has a lovely picture of himself on Twitter. It's not like he's a hideous human being. So right there, you got your picture. Well, I could understand why you wouldn't want to use that picture. I could understand, because it has Landon in it. But Landon does have his own YouTube channel, so I guess that's your discretion there. Putt, just come over, stand up against the wall, I'll take a picture. Avatar done. Man, there's just way too much red going on here. My red hair, my red pillow. He does a lot of classic TV, but I'm sure all those images would be copyrighted. I do too, Hazel. It is my favorite color, actually. Colleen, you left. My dog left. She said, well, I guess if Colleen ain't gonna be here, I'm not sitting with Mama no more. So I don't know. Can we? Oh, she ran off to the couch because she's mad because when I went to the bathroom earlier, I didn't go to bed. So usually I go to the bathroom downstairs and then I go to bed. Well, I went to the bathroom and I turned around and came back in here. And I think she might also be cold. Maybe if I go take all the blankets away from her, she'll come back here. And my other dog is upstairs, the one with the back issue. She almost stood up today. She almost. And it was like she freaked out. And she sat back down. I was like, Sky, you almost did it. And so I lifted up her butt and tried to get her feet squared underneath her. And with just 2 fingers holding on the side of her hip, she stood for about 3 or 4 seconds. And then she fell and then she wouldn't do it again. She adamantly, I know she's getting muscle tone back in her legs because she'll pull her legs over so you can't maneuver them for her to stand up. So she's getting better. I just don't think that it will be in the month's time like the vet said, but yeah, she can do it. Because I'm really tired of following her around with a mop. Because her legs, little girl dogs have to squat, and she can't squat. So either she dribbles or we have to actually pick her up and hold her and push on her bladder so she pees. And we're so dumb. We were putting a potty pad down and I'm looking on YouTube and people are doing it over the toilet and I'm like, aren't they smart? Anyway, so I really want her to get her back leg strength up because she is trying to go places, but she dribbles. And so I'm constantly following her around with the mop and the bleach and cleaning up her. I mean, it's not her fault. She can't help it. And that's why I don't have carpet in my house. But I literally never thought about picking her up and put her over the toilet for her to pee. I never said I was the brightest crayon in the box. Might be the reddest one, not the brightest. I don't know why my phone's color is so off. Does he get any copyright on? Landon needs to do weather. He is awesome at weather. So most definitely, but I feel like Cab 7 today. He did the whole, he was going to say something and then the train left him boarding at the station. That just happened to me. I was going to say something and it was just like, gone. No, Hazel, his son, his 10-year-old son, Landon, he is amazing. He loves weather. Whenever they have thunderstorms, he'd come on my channel and he'd tell me all about their tornado warnings and their thunderstorm warnings and all that. I think news is a bit different because it's the news. See, I was wondering about that too one time when we were having some really nasty weather. And I think you might have been in my stream, Puppet. And I said, I hope I don't get copyrighted for this because I had our local weather stations live stream up on my computer. But then somebody said you can't copyright Mother Nature or something. I never got in trouble for it. But YouTube does what YouTube wants to do, so. I still haven't eaten yet. Still don't know if I want my peanut butter and jelly sandwich for my crackers and cheese. The only two things I can eat, so. Hazel, Landon does the weather, and Puppet does, old-timey, video, game shows and stuff like that. And you're going to put them on are you going to film them? I'm assuming. Oh, man, that's just making my tummy hurt already. I've seen several people do that one. I think, Triple G's maybe. That woman, she can take some spicy oh, wow. And, I can't think of the other, her name is Emma, but I can't think of her, the Montgomery channel or the Montgomery family channel. Emma, I think. I watched her do it. I think I watched Hazy Days do it. I can't do spicy stuff at all. I never have been able to. Yeah, you'll be... Jesse Hazel will be flying through her roof. Oh, her noodles kicked in. I haven't seen them. There's a lot of people that are not coming up on my subscriptions, and I'm not too happy about it. And then all of a sudden, no offense to her, but Homestead Tessie came up on my thing. And I haven't seen her in 4.5 thousand subscribers. Holy moly, she blew up from nowhere. And I'm like, I didn't even know I still subscribed because I hadn't seen her in so long. So I don't know what YouTube is doing with my subscriber situation. Well, just make sure you have your little kit of some hemorrhoid pads and some Mylanta and some milk. The essentials. Definitely need the essentials there. My. Yeah, I've been having all this stomach problem. I come in tonight, and I haven't been able to eat in 3 days. And My husband was nice to me last night and made macaroni and cheese, which I could barely eat. But he was nice. He made macaroni and cheese. So I go upstairs and take a bath because I was really not feeling good. I come downstairs and he's making like some kind of Spanish rice and spicy chicken, and just the smell of it, I was like, oh, I can't do the smell. I'm going back upstairs to put this stuff away. Don't come back down. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my tummy, Hazel. And I'm supposed to go in for both of the scopes, which I'm good for. One of them. I've had my upper scope done 100 times because I have like this birth defect that they have to check and make sure it's okay every year. So I'm down with that one. That's a piece of cake. It's the other one I don't want to do. No, seen heard too many horror stories. So sometimes I just don't want to know what's wrong with my stomach. Maybe it's just a passing thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll lose a good 100 pounds from it. I don't know. I don't want to do that lower scope at all. No. No. I'm a big baby when it comes to that kind of stuff. Anything that has to do with my stomach and like, I can get tattoos all day long. I can get IVs all day long. When you start poking and prodding cameras in places they're not supposed to go, I don't know if it's as much as the camera that I'm afraid of, or I've seen so many people have to take the stuff you have to drink, and it makes you so sick. Oh, well, Hazel, if you did it. See, I think I could handle the invasion, because you're asleep. It's the, like, prep, because I have had to drink the prep before for a different reason, and I've seen other people drink the prep, and I've heard horror stories about the prep, and no. I don't know. I just don't think I don't know if I have that big girl panties to pluck to do that. Yeah, but maybe you need to like find one little niche you're good at. You're a good storyteller, Putt. You're always telling stories about your animals and about all kinds of things. Yeah. I think you'd be a good live streamer. Maybe you and Landon could stream. You know what? I like guacamole, but that is as close as I've ever come to an avocado. I have never ate one plain or anything. See, we don't have them just falling in our backyard here like you guys do. So, they're pretty expensive. So they're just something that I never bought just to try. I do know a lot of people, like in my daughter's like age group, my youngest daughter, like kids in their 20s, they're like addicted to avocados. It's like a thing on Facebook. I noticed with my daughter's friends and stuff. Well, yeah, because don't you just have them falling off trees where you live, Hazel? I mean, we don't... The only thing we have falling off our trees right now is rain. Triple G's! Was your ears ringing? Because I was just talking about you. We were talking, Hazel was talking about the spicy noodle challenge, and I said, I don't know if you did it, but it sounds like something that you would do. I know you like your spicy stuff. See, every time I mention someone's name, they show up in my chat. I thought you did it. I thought you did. Hazel's about to do it. And you guys are kind of neighbors down there, so like if she flies off her fire, poops off her toilet, and she flies out of her roof and lands in Arizona, you'll know why. I can't do any of that. I mean, well, I have a birth defect that causes issues with my digestion. And I've never been able to eat spicy food for that reason. I love like the taste of spicy food, but I can't actually swallow it, or yeah, it's not fun for me. Okay, I'm gonna ask, but you know how I am, Hazel. Does it literally burn as bad going in as, I mean, going out as it does go in? Seriously, I mean, is it really that bad? Because I know when you get sick and it comes back up, it does. I'm just... Linda played that game once. Linda doesn't play it no more. I'm blunt. I want to know. Plus, I worked in nursing, and so, like, bodily functions do not bother me in the least, so, you know, we all do them. Yeah, sometimes I watch your eating shows, Triple G's, and I'm like, you make my tummy hurt. I know some people like my husband. Well, probably not so much now because he's getting old. And his stomach doesn't behave like it should. But he used to be able to eat some crazy stuff. And I'm like, I've never been able to eat like that, ever. I can't even, like, eat tomato sauce. I have to, like, down, I have, like, a prescription medication. I bypassed Tums, like, when I was 10. But I have, like, a prescription. My husband's actually almost 7 years older than me. In fact. He's got a birthday coming up in a few days, too. He will be 47. But, yeah, I can't even eat tomato sauce. Yeah, I was born with heartburn. Yeah. Oh, what I use for my heartburn? Your birthday is September 9th, Triple G's? Oh, I don't have... Triple D would be really mad at me because I don't have my handy-dandy notebook paper so I could write this down. Yep, he was born in 71. I was born in 77. Well, September. He was born in September of 71. I was born in April of 77. So kind of like 6.5. I like him older. What can I say? If you're wanting to know what my medicine is, I will tell you. I don't like this medicine, though, because the texture of it is really weird. Protonics is what I take. Well, I know you have a son that is my age, so that would put you... Let me do some math. Yeah, I can text it to you so you have, like, the exact, like, name of it. Um, Math. I am 41. 41, okay, so, 65. I'm just going off pure math. What? Oh, I was gonna, You done like. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? If you're gonna be 83, you were looking good for 83. Not that you look bad for 63. I was close. I was in math. I was just round up. 83. Oh, I love you, Triple G's. I love you. You had me like, I don't know, like my heart skipped a beat. I was like, no, she's not. It'd have been alright if he was 83. It'd totally be, I mean, I don't age discriminate, but. Actually, I was going to say 63, but then I rounded up to 65. Because I don't know, because I round up. You know, if my mom would have made it to 83, she would have been one that would have been on at 1 a.m. because my mom, that would have been when she was waking up because my mom slept weird. Hazel's the baby of the room. No, I think Papa is. I can't remember. Yeah, I knew that your son was the same age as me. So that was all I was going off of. I was like, well, 41, 20. I remember when I turned 41 in April, you said that you got all excited because I was the same age as your son. My baby is going to be 20 on the 23rd. I won't even have teenagers left anymore. My phone was so shocked by the 83 comment that it had to crash. YouTube had to crash for the 4th time in the stream. Really? Well, I guess so. Yeah. See, like, Ariel, my oldest, she turned 22 in May. A bunch of her classmates already have kids, and then a few, and my kids went to small schools, you know, like 30, 40 in their graduating class. And then my youngest daughter already has several that has kids, and I'm like, not you two. No. Mm-mm. So I have grandcats instead. I won't have grandchildren from one unless she adopts them, and the other one says adulting is hard taking care of herself, let alone trying to add a man and kids in the mix, so I don't see having kids from her for a while either. Wow. So we have your daughter turns 12 on the 12th. That's cool. And then my husband turns 47 on the 14th. And then my daughter turns 20 on the 23rd. So bam, 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 bam. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 grandkids, Triple G's. 5. You know, my dad had so many grandkids, he didn't even know how many he had. And great grandkids, and great great grandkids, and I'm a great 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 aunt. So, yeah. After a while, it's like, I need to start writing out like a family tree so I can keep up. Especially like when the younger ones start, like when my great nieces and nephews start having kids, they just start popping out kids like crazy. Yeah. I'm the youngest of 10, counting all of us. And then my oldest sister, the one that passed away, she only had one child, but she was the only one. The rest of them had at least 2 or 3, if not more. So yeah, I have great nieces and great great nieces and nephews that I probably don't even know about. Aww. I'm not ready for the grandma thing yet. I'm just not. I know I'm old enough to be. I know a lot of people that I went to school with already are and have been. I'm just, no. No. I went to school with a girl who had her daughter when she was a sophomore. I think she was 15. And then her daughter had a baby when she was 15. And I was like, that makes you a grandma at 30. Whoa, no. That's like mind-boggling to me. Because I could not even think about, like, being a grandma right now. Oh, Triple G's. I don't know if I told you, but Skyla stood up for like a half a second today. And then she got scared and sat back down and wouldn't do it again. So we're gaining progress. Oh no, Triple G's. You know, I was just watching a video about that and about kids getting pregnant young. Yeah, that is insane. I know, I'm just ready for her to walk. I'm ready. Because, see, they wanted to put me in the hospital because I got all these issues going on. And I said no because I had to come home and take care of my dog. Somebody's got to take care of her. I can't board her at the vet. Tara, hello! We're all sleepless. Notice we're all from the, well, yeah. Me and Papa, are you the same time zone? Right, no. We're all central time zone and west, except Papa, I think. I can't take my medicine, for one thing, so that makes it hard, because I can't go to sleep. I can't sleep without taking medication. That's right. Hello, Patrick. How are you? I'm like all about the little wave emoji all of a sudden. I don't know if you noticed in Cab 7s today, I was... Give her a como summary. Okay, I think... Oh, it probably would be expired by now. I think we gave that to our baby boys because he had really, really terrible arthritis. I think we gave that to him. I'm pretty sure, but I bet it's upstairs, and I bet it's because he's been gone for almost 2 years, so I'm pretty sure it's probably expired. I love Leilani. She's so adorable. And you know what? You might have had some extra foot traffic on your your dog biscuit one when you were trying the dog biscuits with Leilani. I don't remember whose live stream I was in. It might have been Phyllis Brown's live stream. We were talking about that. And she said she had never eaten dog food. And I said, not even as a little kid, because, I mean, don't all little kids eat cat food or dog food at some point? And I said, well, my friend Triple G's, she tests her dog treats with her dogs. And they were like, no way. And everybody was like, really? So I put your link, because it was Phyllis, because I'm a mod in there. I put your link in there. So if you had extra foot traffic on that video, I'm sorry. But I brought you up in a live stream. Because I thought that was so adorable how you were trying those dog treats with Leilani, and you were like turning your nose up, and she's like, just give me more. It was so funny. I don't know if I would. You're more gutsy than I am. I don't know if I would. If I would try. The green apple one sounded good. Back in the day, like way back in the day, back in like early 90s, probably like 92, 93. Like when we were first getting like our pet smarts around here, you used to be able to go in and they'd have like Big Ben's. I don't know if they still do or not, but they would have like doggy treats that look like the white Oreos, you know. I don't remember what those kind of cookies are, but they had the white like cookie part and cream. And my mom bought a bunch of those because my dad was always giving our dogs the cookies he ate in the morning with his coffee. And I guess my dad ate them once and ate like 3 of them before he even knew what he was eating. But my dad was kind of like clueless sometimes. We can't feed ours treats because they're technically supposed to be on diets. Supposedly, if Skyla was not overweight by, was she overweight by like 6 pounds, she probably wouldn't have slipped the disc in her back. But, I told the vet, I said, look at all of us. We all probably should go on a diet. Everybody comes here to get fat. Okay, see, that my dad did the same thing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I guess my dad said they taste like cookies. Like the regular, I don't know what they're called. Hydrox cookies or whatever. Is Leilani a standard or is she a miniature? It's hard to tell by videos. See, we give ours any extra, they gain weight. Skyla weighs 15 pounds, and Tinker weighs 13 pounds, and I think they're supposed to be between 9 and 11. And the vet said that is if they're full miniature dachshund, which we will never know, because I think Skyla looks like a Chiweenie myself. Depending on the day, my husband agrees with me. My girls absolutely disagree with me, but I think she looks like a Chiweenie. Now, Tinker, she looks like she could be like 100% miniature dachshund, but Skyla, there's just something about her sometimes. She just doesn't look all dachshund to me. And see, they were both rescued, so we'll never know. They're 100% pain in the butts that I love, I can tell you that. Well, no. What if they waddle? Because Skyla waddles. Oh my god, she waddles like a 9-month pregnant woman. Not joking. I mean, like, the front end of her will be like 2 inches over further than the back end of her. And she just like waves, like, ooh, ooh. But I never heard that one. But Skyla does have some girth. We're all pleasantly plump. The only person in this house who is not is Daniel. And he's the one that probably eats the most in this house. It's not fair. I really appreciate if my app would quit crashing. Yeah, see, they said that contributed to hers, but one of the big reasons why... See, this second time this happened to Sky, this is the worst time it's happened to Sky is stubborn, and she will go up and down stairs, she will jump off the furniture, she will do all the stuff that she's not supposed to do. And see, she hadn't been able to get up on the furniture in a long time, probably about a year and a half. And she was really sad and wanting to sit on her lap, so we'd start putting her in her laps. Well, then she'd get, like, the slightest noise and she'd go flying off the chair. There was no stopping her. I mean, I can't detect when the leaf is going to blow outside. And she would just go jumping off the chair. And I'm pretty sure that's what led up to this, because she had been doing that a lot. And then that morning she took off running down the stairs, and I could not catch her fast enough. And then like 10 minutes later she fell over. And for some reason, when I was trying to chase her down the stairs, I just kind of knew, I had a feeling. I'm like, she's going to screw herself up today. And sure enough. So I've kind of felt guilty for like the last 3 weeks, thinking maybe if I had just been quicker and been able to grab her. You wouldn't think a dachshund could outrun you. But when you're just waking up in the morning and you really have to pee, and they're on a mission, because they have to pee too, they can outrun you. Well, mind you, I also have to, like, not trip over Tinker, and not trip over Casper, and not trip over Gizzy, and keep Gizzy and Casper upstairs, and dogs going downstairs, and yeah, it's quite an ordeal to get up in the morning. So, I kind of blame myself for getting hurt. But what do you do? I mean, it happened. I had such mean people come on my comments, though, tell me to put her down, and then I had this lady leave a link. It's called DodgersList.com, like Dodgers, like the baseball team or whatever, DodgersList.com, because she said what I was doing with Sky was all wrong, that I shouldn't be letting her, like, scoot around like that. I'm like, and that she's supposed to be on crate rest. Well, first of all, when I tried the crate, and that worked for like 2 seconds, and I do know that little dogs can have heart attacks from anxiety, and I was not about to have her have a heart attack on top of everything else, so got rid of the crate. And I've been talking to my vet. My vet said if she wants to scoot around, she must be feeling healthy and strong enough to do it, so let her do it. So. And then I got to thinking, if you leave them in the crate all the damn time, how are they ever supposed to get stronger to move? And then they said you weren't supposed to give them baths. Well, I have to give Sky a bath. She pees on herself. Or is she just supposed to pee on herself and get sore? So, I mean, maybe this person meant well, I don't know. But this website, I mean, I did figure out some things like how they act when they're in pain, but that's about all I learned from it. The rest of it I thought was just stupid. They said to avoid baths, and I thought, I know what, like, leaving urine on a human being does. I can only imagine if it's soaked in their fur, so it can just stay soaked on them longer, what's going to happen. So Skyla gets like 2 or 3 baths a day, just so we can, if not with like soap, at least rinsed off in the sink. Because she just like, I have to follow her around with the mop because she just dribbles. Like, she can't help it. But her fur's always wet. I'm like, who are the people that write this stuff? But they haven't been back on my videos, so maybe they've seen enough of my live streams to know that I'm not. I mean, thank you for sending me the list, but the advice was impractical. Strip Diet Coke all over me. That's not her fault. That's why I don't have carpet in my house. Because animals. That and carpet is just disgusting. Well, Triple G's, nobody likes to talk about wieners. They all left. They didn't leave. They're in hiding. It's my daughter's supper trash right there. Pet, you always do, because you watch TV, and then you're all of a sudden, I'm here. I still haven't ate my dinner. And it's like dumb o'clock. 1:30 in the morning. I just don't want to like sit up and talk to myself. I'm having all kinds of health issues right now, and I'm supposed to be in the hospital, but I'm not because there was no one here to take care of Skyla. So today my husband made, because every time I move I get sick, every time I like stand up and walk. So my husband made like Spanish rice and spicy chicken taco. I just want to get sick crap. It's not leveling out yet because she did, my doctor did blood work, and my labs were all out of whack, so I had to go to the infusion clinic. If I wasn't going to stay in the hospital, I had to go to the infusion clinic at least. So I went to the infusion clinic, and boy, was that a nightmare. And, usually I don't have any problem there. They usually feed you, because usually you're at the doctor, and then you have to go get blood work, and then you have to wait like 45 minutes for your blood work, and then you have to wait for the doctors to come, blah, 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 blah. And by that time, the whole morning has passed, and then you're diabetic, and they're like, we gotta feed you. Well, the food they had was more chicken taco crap, now that I think about it. And it looked absolutely disgusting. I put it on my video yesterday. And, so I didn't eat that. And then they gave me my infusion, which is an IV and a couple of bags of fluids and other whatnots. And she took my IV out, and she's like, you're all good to go. Taped me down real good, like they do to clot off your vein up to your IV. Well, I just had all those fluids, so I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm in the bathroom, and all of a sudden I feel something warm dripping down my arm, and I look, and I'm like, oh my god. I never went any further in nursing career besides like being an aide, because I can't deal with blood, especially my own. Well, the IV didn't clot off, and so I'm trying to pull up my pants with one hand, and one of the very few times I wore a white shirt was yesterday, and try not to get blood all over my white clothing, and then I'm like hobbling out to the, about ready to pass out, And I'm like yelling down the hallway because they have the infusion clinic in the surgical area. And usually, this was like 1:30, so it was like ghost town back there because they do all their surgeries in the morning in this small town hospital. And I'm like yelling and yelling and yelling. Nobody can hear me, and I didn't want to like leave a trail, and I'm not doing too well at this point. So we finally get up to the nurse's desk, and the anesthesiologist was there, and I said, I have a problem, and I guess I was like pale as a ghost. And he looks at him, and there's big old blood everywhere. So they had to do whatever they do to get your vein to stop bleeding. So like, just let me go home. Done. Your food was disgusting. I've lost half my blood. I need to go home. So they sent me home. I'm supposed to eat high protein to replenish the blood that I lost naturally on my own. I probably didn't lose that much, but to me it looked like I was like bleeding out and gonna die right there. I can't drink grape juice. I'm a diabetic. I don't know how people do 2 streams at one time. Cab 7 was talking about that earlier. How do you... I don't get it. I can't watch like a YouTube video and listen to somebody talking on the couch. That's how much focus I have. You haven't? Well, you should. One of your mukbangs should be live. You and your friend, because you two are funny. What is her name, Patty or Patsy? You two are hilarious together. When you did your seafood boil the other day. Oh, is that your sister? I couldn't quite hear. Well, no wonder you guys are great together. You should do more videos of her. See, there's something wrong with the speakers on this phone. And if I want to really hear, like, in detail videos when I'm watching on my phone, I have to literally hold the phone up to my ear. So I listen to a little bit and then I put it down and go do something, and I listen to a little bit and put it down. If I watched it, I just couldn't hear it. Unless I had my headphones. I never think. I can always put it on the TV. I never think about doing that, though. I could put you on my big screen. Hazel used to do that to me all the time. I was like, you put my big old face on your big screen? I traded this phone with my daughter, and I think I got the bad end of the stick. Bad end of the deal on this one. This phone is junk. I don't like the way it films. I don't like the speaker. I don't like any of it. I miss my old phone. And I don't have a camera, so. And I don't like streaming from my laptop because I don't like to be tied down. Tinker, tinker, tinker. So sound asleep. Oh, guys, we gotta get food. So I'm trying to take this medicine so I can go to bed before 3. I hate the mornings where I'm just thinking about going to bed when my husband's getting up to go to work. Like we're passing in the hallway. Like, oh. Except they won't be passing in the hallway because I'll have to sleep down here because of the dog. Welcome to the bright sunshine. Me too. I would so much rather stay up all night and sleep all day. I used to not be that way, but I am now for some reason. But I've never really liked sleeping. Me and sleep have not ever gotten along. Okay, Ariel, I don't know what you're doing here. She has her tumblers all out. All these things. Like 4 of them in a line on the counter. I don't know if we kept forgetting we had a cup and kept sitting. I don't know. Strange one she is. That pan looks really dirty. I'll do something about that. Oh, my parents were like that. My mom would always go, dinner was always done by like 4 o'clock. And she was always in her pajamas by like 5:30. And then she would be in bed no later than 7. And then that was like when I was growing up. And then as she got older, it only got worse. When she got older, she didn't eat dinner. She just had a sandwich or something. Sometimes I call her and she wouldn't answer the phone. We'd take a lot of rings and I'm like, where were you? She said, I was asleep. I said, Mom, it's 5:30. And you wonder why you're getting up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I am always the last one to go to bed here at Aldi's. Oh, that pan looks so weird. Figure it out in the morning. I'm not dealing with it right now. Alright, well I just cut the cheese and go in here and try to eat. I'm eating dinner. Well, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at like 4:30 today. 3:30. Because my daughter made me 2, and 1 is in the refrigerator. How am I gonna do this? Trust me, as long as my blood sugar stays up, I will not die from malnutrition. I'm just eating these I never did a haul before. These Rich and Crisp crackers. with cheddar cheese. Because my stomach has really been messing with me, and I tried to eat some macaroni and cheese last night, and that didn't go over too well. Then I tried to eat some for lunch, and I took one bite and was like, nope. So, we're sticking with what I know. But not to fear. I could probably go 2 weeks without eating before starvation would take effect. There's no Eugenia CUNY gonna happen here. Hello, Metro. No. Destroyed my life a lot of times. Sorry, you're just getting like an eyeball view. I'm eating cheese and crackers. No wine, just cheese and crackers. Nope, I don't have no rude people in my chat tonight. They may be lurking, but that's okay. Had some great people in my chat. Metro just made it even greater. Alright. Oh, I will. I'll eat this and chit chat with some people for a little bit, and then I'll take some medicine and go to bed. Some knock me out pills. I got some over there. And you have a wonderful night. Snuggle the puppers for me, please. Love you too, Triple G's. I'm addicted to microwave popcorn. If my stomach wasn't so messed up right now, that's probably what I'd be having. It is like my, I don't know, if like, and there's only one brand of popcorn I like. If we start running low, we gotta go to the store. We can't run out. Always enjoy your company, Metro. There are not very many people that come in my room that I don't enjoy their company, but I do really enjoy your company, Metro. And I enjoy your videos. Well, you started off good, and then it went downhill real quick. I had an apple. Some cookies. I had an apple. Whole bag of cookies. How do you like that, man? Yeah. With some cookies, obviously. Did you have milk with your Oreos? And what kind of Oreos did you have? Did you have the plain ones? Because I like the plain Oreos, but I tend to pick the lemon ones when I go shopping. The quality of this camera is horrible. I do like your videos, Metro. It is so hard, though, to get around to 3,300 people. Although I'm seriously thinking about just like really hardcore supporting the people who support me, because I spend a lot of time supporting people I'd never ever hear or see from. Might sound kind of mean, but I should devote more of my time to people that actually support me, I think. Without milk? That's blasphemy. Really? What drinks did you buy, Metro? I am so, I love watching hauls. That's probably why I fell in love to begin with Triple G's, because she always has hauls. I'm so nosy about what other people buy at the store. When somebody passes me in their buggy, I'm always looking over in their buggy like, what are you buying? What kind of meal are you having? Those are weird ingredients. Oh yeah, I forgot all about those. You know what? I'm eating crackers and cheese, and I usually share with Tinker, Colleen, and it's not even bringing her out. But sometimes you have to do that. I'm on YouTube a lot because, one, I don't have a job. Two, I'm sick a lot, even though I don't really, tell you guys. Like, right now I am, but I've been sick for a long time, haven't said anything. Three, my kids are grown. Four, my husband works all day. So, I have a lot of time to do YouTube and to be on YouTube and to do YouTube stuff. Because, I have no life. And I like it that way. She didn't work hard today. Yeah, really, you can't talk about anyone on YouTube. But I can talk about Colleen, Puppet, Marie Kaplinger, because the minute I say Marie's name, watch, she'll be in here. Love her to death, but if I'm wondering where she is, all I have to say, Marie, and then she shows up. Strangest phenomenon. Then Triple G's, that was really funny. I was just talking about her, and then she came in. Yep. I don't like Cracker Jacks. I like the other kind. What's the other kind? The ones that come in the bag. Cracker Jacks has a better song. Because I can always remember. Yeah, so was Hazel. Hazel was doing laundry too. I don't know if she's still here or not, but Cracker Jacks has a catchier name and jingle, but the other one's better. I can't remember what they're called. My poor girl went to Dollar General today to get a whole bunch of junk food. She said she just felt like she don't have to do anything until 4 o'clock tomorrow. She don't have to go to work till 4. She don't have class. And so she was just going to come home and get a bunch of junk food and just veg out because she had a really horrible week. Then she went and nothing looked good. All she did was brought home a frozen pepperoni pizza. And I love surprises. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. That might have been from last night now I think about it, 'cause she had the frozen one today. Awesome. Metro. I graduated in 1995. I worked in nursing, and then they made me quit. Can you, are you, can you read backwards? That is September. You know why it got turned so fast? Because it's my daughter's birthday this month. That's why. Yes, my youngest daughter. Isn't it cute? I can never remember if those are piebald or dapples. So what kind of retail did you do, Metro? Well, obviously, I don't have everything clean. There's a pizza box right there. Because I've been sick. But, um, really, it's always there, and I'm usually always like a week late changing it. Every year, my family gets me a dachshund calendar for Christmas every year. Right to last. Oh, I can't tell you how many years I've done it. Lots. That's where we go. Because we live in a little bitty town, Metro, and our grocery store closes at 8. And so, anything after 8, we go to Dollar General. Because they stay open until 10:30. But I meant, what did you do in retail? Didn't you say you worked in retail? Welcome back, Hazel. Laundry or repercussions of round 1 of spicy noodles. Oh. Both of my kids were horrible with nightmares. Horrible. Still, my kids are horrible. We have nothing in this town that's open all night long. You have to drive 12 miles to go to the nearest place where... And then they have Casey's, which is a gas station, and Walmart that's open. You have to go a long ways to get to a Walgreens. About 45 minutes. My aunt's Walgreens. She works at Walgreens. At 76 years old, my aunt still works at Walgreens. Eating my crackers. I guess I was talking in my sleep the other day. Michaela asked me about it. That is awesome, Hazel. I'd like to just have something in a 5 minute radius that's like open 24 hours a day. But I guess it's like a give or take. Because, it's like super safe where I live. And it's super quiet. But I don't have like a lot of the like modern conveniences. I have more modern conveniences now than I did. I live 32 miles from where my daughter goes to school. It's a community college. And then I live 25 miles from the most expensive college in Kansas, which is a Catholic college. But no, I don't live. I mean, I live a block away from the high school. That's bad enough. I couldn't imagine living by college. My nephew lived in our state capital, and he lived right by, it's called Washburn University. It's a small university, but it's like the entire town is nothing but one like drive-by shooting and robbery. And I was helping him move, and I mean, you hear gunshots all the time and sirens all the time, and like the kids were constantly being put on lockdown. And I'm like, how do you live down here? I mean, it was scary. I couldn't imagine like living there. I did not want to be there like the 5 or 6 hours a day I was there, like helping them pack up and move, let alone live there. I mean, the last day when I went down, I was like helping them get the kids out of school. Their oldest, who was a freshman in high school, we couldn't get her out of school to get to do the enrolling part because the school's on lockdown because they had a murder a block and a half away from the school. And I'm like, and it's not like they lived in a bad part of town. It's the whole town. My daughter works at a grocery store right now. Yeah, I can't. Cities like scare me. And then like Kansas City, no way. I watch the news. That's where we get our news from. Is like Topeka and Kansas City, and like I get terrified because I've like lived this rural life my entire life. I don't know any different. You're talking like my daughter now, Metro. I don't understand computer speak. I say okay, and I push away from the computer, and I say, "Here, you do it." Mm-mm. That's scary, Hazel. And they don't even care that you're pregnant. I'm sure you were visibly pregnant. Do you watch a lot of college basketball, Papa? We have a gas station um, like 2.5 blocks away. Sometimes I walk up there. Wow. I have more subscribers on my YouTube channel than I do the population of my city. No lie. There's 1,700 people. That's probably like your suburb or whatever. Oh, we might have problems come college basketball time. Putt. See, where I live, like way back in the day, used to be one of the biggest towns around. It was the first town around here to have electricity. It was like a major um, railroad hub. There's actual part of the town that is mapped out, and there's still roads that the houses were never built because like the Great Depression came through, and the town just dried up and blew. I never watched NBA. I am a huge Kansas Jayhawks fan. If you've watched me for any amount of time, you know this by my blankets, my shirts, my hoodies, my purse, my everything. And we're always top seeded. How many times has this app been crashed on me tonight? Well, considering I'm probably the most classic person in the room, Metro. That is awesome. Tell my daughter, I know your college sports teams are crap, but still be proud. Cheese broke. I did not play any sports in school. Probably because I spent most of my high school career on crutches. Yes, they are. They are very, very good. And why they screw up every year and don't make it, I don't know. It's shameful, to say the least. But I will be a diehard KU fan forever. Even though my daughter wants to go to school at K-State. I have to watch more carefully. You know, before I never really cared who we played, except when we played against ourselves, or Missouri. Because I never knew anyone else anywhere else. And now I do. It is cold out here. Like legit freezing. Yes, they were until they blew it. But they blew it in the. They make it to the. They make it to the final. I can't remember. I think they made it to the final that year, and then they screwed up, or they made it to the final four. Let's see if this picks up on camera. No. Well, kind of. Like the sky is orange. I mean, the sky is orange because she's my dog, but the real sky. Maybe you need to go to one of those, oh, I guess those are batting cages. Those aren't catching cages. Triple D! Isn't a little... Oh, well, I guess it is time for you to go to work, huh? Well, if you're old Hazel, then I'm like ancient. Why isn't my screen scrolling? First load. I wasn't even paying attention to the time. But I guess it would be 3 o'clock in your part of the world, huh? No, she got off night shift and now nobody on my night shift stream sees her anymore. Well, you drive, Triple D. We'll entertain you. I didn't know chicken broth made heartburn go away. I just ate crackers and felt worse. And I really want to know why the sky is so orange. That is so weird. Unless the clouds are like so low it's reflecting the street lights or something. I'm not a broth person because I grew up with old parents and every time you had a stomach ache, that's what you got. Because not only did I have old parents, I had a whole lineage of people who worked in nursing, so... Is the aliens out? It keeps flashing. You guys see that? Is it the UFOs? Well, what was that TV show? It was based in Kansas. It's not a real town, though. I hope it's not the stupid phone going out, because if it is, I'm going to be really angry. I don't know why it's flashing that. I wonder if it's picking up lightning I can't see. Oh, now Tinker's awake. Ooh, you can hear the train. Yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember what team, but I knew that we lost. It was an embarrassment. Yes, miss, I don't want nothing to do with you. Now I want something to do with me. My friends aren't out tonight. Oh, there's one of them. He's there. Where's my other one? I have 3 Spidey friends out here. Actually 4. But I can only see 3 of them. Oh, yep. There's one of them right there. The other one's over there. They're garden spiders and they make these humongous webs. When we get up in the morning, morning daylight, they'll be absolutely huge. The only like professional is football that we watch. And we have to watch the Chiefs lose. Tinker, I thought you wanted me. Here, I'll get your blanket. Alrighty, good night, Hazel. I'm probably going to take some medicine here in a bit and fall asleep on live stream. Hi, Jewish Redneck Prepper, how are you? Come on, Tinker. I know you want to go to bed. Yeah, I said that word. Lay down and I'll cover you up. My dog, not a kid. There you go. Triple D. Love you too, Hazel. Triple D, Colleen did a live stream today and named it Special Guest Tinker and Linda. She only had me on for Tinker. I'm outloved by a dog. I'm one of the cutest dogs ever, but still, I'm outloved by a dog. Yeah, in between my many moments of not feeling well, I did a panel on Colleen's channel today. So how are you, Jewish Redneck Prepper? It's been a long time since I've seen you. Yeah, she's something else. She told me that I'm Tinker's nanny, and she's really Tinker's mom. Now I'm her Tinker's PR agent. We'll just change this channel name to Tinker's channel. I think I'm getting allergies. Yeah. I'm sure some kind of allergen is high after getting, I think they said we got, I'm trying to remember. We got 4 inches of rain in the last 3 days. And just north of here, got like 6 inches of rain. And just west of here, where Kansas State University is, got 9 inches of rain. Good night, Metro. Actually, my ex-brother-in-law, who I still consider my brother-in-law, I love him like a brother, called me up and said that there was a dog that had been abandoned. And, Well, actually, yeah, I know my brother-in-law. He is a character in himself. He calls me up and he says, Lundo, wiener dog, circle dog, click. And I'm like, what? So I call him back and I'm like, what? He said, wiener dog needs home. Come get. Click. And so I then tease him because he's Native American. I said, you are speaking like the first Native Americans that we were taught in school. Call this number. I'm like, okay. I'm done messing with you, Mo. So I call, it was a lady who owned the restaurant. This is a very small town, like 125 people. And I guess this lady had come down. She'd only lived in town for maybe 6 months. She came down and said she was moving to Lawrence, which is about an hour from where they were at, and was in an apartment and could take animals with them. And she was looking for homes for them. And at that time, they only knew about Tinker. Sorry about that. So, anyway, so I get there to go get them and find out that if you watch Tinker's story, you'll know. Tinker's Got Me, adoption story. It explains more. There was another dog, and she now is living happily ever after, but it was a boxer. I couldn't take her. But the lady at the cafe said that the lady always called the dog Tinker. And when I said Tinker and she came to me and bit me, last one and only time she ever bit me, I knew that was her name. But the lady never knew if her name was for Tinker or Tinkerbell. And so, in a weird twist of weirdness, you know, if you have a Facebook, you know, like back in the day, we're talking like 4 years ago, like if somebody would like somebody's picture, it would sometimes end up in your news feed. Well, the person who originally owned Tinker, who actually she gets puppies, and then as soon as they're not puppies anymore, she don't have time for them anymore, and she gets rid of them. She was Tinker's original owner. And she said her name was just Tinker, but I don't know for sure where she got her name. I am not really a Disney person, nor really a girly girl. Like, I've never even seen the movie Tinkerbell. All I know is he comes and collects dead children, or something like that. So, I don't call her Tinkerbell at all. She's always been Tinker. Her name is Tinker Stinker because when we got her, she smelled horrible because she had been living and we had gotten a lot of rain that year too, and it was real. She lived behind a trailer. It's where the boxer was tied up. She was running loose. That was real swampy, and she'd been abandoned for a month, and she smelled horrific. And when Kayla let go of her in the car, hello, hi Skippy, how are you? I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Tinker jumped up and laid around my neck, and so for 45 minutes I had to smell this dog, and so that's where her Tinker Stinker come from. She's just a stinker because she's a spoiled rotten dog now. Right, Tinker, can you say hello to your peeps? Say hello. My mommy won't go to bed. In Skyla, a lady actually lost her who had found her on the side of the road a couple days before she lost her and had named her Skyla. So, and her name was just Skyla, but we call her Skyla Sue. So that's how they got their names. They were their original names, even though they were rescues. Both of them. Tinker and Skyla probably would not be names I would pick. Though our cats are Casper and Gizzy. And I wouldn't pick those names either, and we could pick the names for them. I wanted Casper to be Sabrina because we got him at the trunk or treat. We got him on Halloween, so Gizzy was supposed to be my nephew's wife, but she never took care of her, and she's the one that named her. We just never changed her name, but I wanted Casper to be Sabrina because it was a black cat. But then there was little round things for me, and we found out that Sabrina was not a girl. They were so young at the time we couldn't tell if they were boys or girls. And so Errol's like, let's name him Casper. And I said, why not name the black cat Casper? So, and I will get some rest eventually. I'll probably sleep all day tomorrow. And Triple D's like, dang it, where's my entertainment for tomorrow going to be then? Or today? You're getting it now, Triple D. You're getting it now. Yeah, it's really hard to change their name. I mean, I know people who do, but I think it's kind of cruel because they already know one name. I may still be up with you, who knows? I'm not feeling the greatest. But actually, like, talking, I'm not feeling as sick. Well, I just now ate dinner. The rest of my dinner. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich earlier. And then I just had cheese and crackers. So, no. Not at all. There's still trash over there. Guys, really, there's that dog stealer. I'd like to try to point you in a direction where my house is clean, but I can't right at the moment. I have like club crackers right there. Expired medicine right there. I have Kayla's. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm just trashy. I seen there when I first started live streaming, and I moved my medicine basket in front of it so nobody would see it. But I'm an honest person, and I knew that I would end up messing up at some point. Like, there it is. Now, mind you, Triple E, like that little bit of like house cleaning you see me do whenever you see me in my blast, that was the last of my physical activity. I can't like I just was outside and like I can't get up and like do anything. It took me like 10 or 15 minutes to recuperate from when I was on Colleen's live stream before I could go live because I was sick. See, Putt. I'll show my mess over there. See? And I would like to say that I just have one blanket, but I don't. I have another blanket over there on the couch, and my purse is a KU purse. I don't know where it is. My daughter's always moving it. She uses it more than I do. I have multiple hoodies. But I do not own one Chiefs anything. No. Oh, you can text me. My ringer's not on for text. Because everybody, majority everybody, knows that if it's a very important to call me, and I have my ringer on for my phone, but I never have the ringer on for my text, ever. And this is my favorite one because it's one of them fuzzy ones. But it's really getting worn now. I've had it for a couple of years, so if Walmart starts having them on sale again, I'm gonna have to buy me a new Jayhawk. There's been some weird phenomenons going on today. No, I love Triple D. She's one of my bestest friends ever. I don't do cruel things to my best friends, Colleen. I can't blink my eyes because my eyes are so dry. Ah. I'm sitting right in front of this fan. No, it's not cruel. You're right. It's not. It's gross. 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 Triple D, I wouldn't do that to you. She sent me a GIF or a GIF or whatever they're called. I did the same thing Colleen did. GIF is peanut butter. Hello. Anyway, of a cat sneezing with a big old snot rocket and then eating it. And she wants to say she's my friend. She invites Tinker first onto her stream, not me, Tinker. And then she sends me a sneezing, snot rocketing, eating. Yeah, I put my phone right up to my webcam, made everybody watch it over and over and over. Because I was not going to be the only one tortured by this. In her stream. Yeah, he did. He did. He doesn't know your name, Colleen. He's not good at it. I'm surprised he knows my name. But he's like, is that the one that wants to steal your dog? He does know Triple D. But I think that's the only YouTuber. Unless you've done something really bad. That's the only YouTuber name he knows. But he knows how to, like, if he's, like, wanting to know about somebody, he, like, gives, like, an order of, like, clues for me to figure out who he's talking about. Like, you would be the one that claims to be Tinker's mom, and Putt would be the one that, for some reason, he remembers when Putt was talking about his first car. Probably because he's a car guy. Big time car guy. He can remember Putt's first car. He remembers it better than I do. So he remembers Putt by his first car. And see, he only knows my evening people because he's not here during the day. So he knows Putt by his car. He knows Colleen because she's my dog napper. Who else? Oh, he knows Triple G's. He can remember Triple G's because it's like Triple D's. And she has dachshunds, so that's another one he remembers. But I'm trying to think of someone who gives me context clues too. Oh, my trolls. He knows my one troll by name very well. And, like Cab 7, he always says, that one guy who's always happy, calls him the happy guy. So, yeah. I have to figure out his context clues to figure out who he's talking about. Wait, what is today? What is today, like right now? Say my husband got up and went to work. What day is today? I don't even know what day it is. Well, no, is it Wednesday or Thursday, fools? His name is Dan. I call him Daniel a lot. Triple D, don't do that to me. Okay. I was thinking, okay, it might be a good day because Dan is taking... Oh, I gotta be up at 11. I forgot. Well, I don't have to, but... Oh, Dave. No. Daniel. Dano is what his mom always called him. I don't know. I usually call him Daniel. His grandma calls him Danny, and I think it's so weird. Sounds like a little boy's name. And his brother's name is Paul Harvey. Yep, Dan the man. Sometimes I'm really mean. I'm like, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Lieutenant Dan. You know, I'm all about ice cream. My feet are really cold. I can't get them covered up. My face looks really swollen. No yawning on stream. And what's really sad is I have a brother. Well, my mom's... I don't know what you want to call him. My mom didn't claim him either. Technically, my mom's son. He's not my brother. I ain't claiming him. His name is Dan. I have a Dan as a brother and a Dan as a husband. And there's Dan's everywhere. And my husband Dan has a cousin named Dan. The same last name. And then we live in the same area, so that don't get confusing. Man, you know, like, the highest number of people on a live stream always comes, like, in the middle of the night. So it is true the crazies come out to play at night. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't know who's in here. Metro went to bed. Hazel went to bed. We have Triple D, Colleen, Putt Putt. That's only 3. We got 5. We'll have to go live just for your grandson, Triple D. I can make all kinds of weird faces. This made my day when you told me that. Oh, is it nice and quiet? Oh, I said the Q word. When I worked in a nursing home, that could get you, like, injured if you said the Q word. that cheese and crackers, and it kind of settled well, and now I kind of want something else. This might mean good things. So, it might just be a fluke. Well, I'm glad that I gave you some good bonding time for a bit with your grandson over my silliness. I didn't do anything in this world. That was something. I was pretty animated one day, usually in the morning. If you watch my morning streams, I'm pretty, like, animated with my facial gestures, I guess. I think it was a morning stream. Yeah, it was a morning stream. And I guess I don't even realize I do it. But I guess I was making all these funny faces, and then Triple D and her grandson sat down and watched it, and the grandson just, like, really had a lot of fun watching me make funny faces in the camera. I wish I could do that, like, eyebrow thing that my daughter can do. She can, like, raise one eyebrow all the way up here and raise this one, like, all the way down here. I can't control my eyebrows like that. But she can, like, and then, like, she can, like, squeeze hers together. She can do all kinds of, she has a weird talent with her eyebrows. Wee, who else is watching my funny face? Triple D? The better half? Mama? How is Mama? Staying upright, I hope. Man, today I was so sick. And Dan came home. I'm gonna admit something. I cried like a little baby. Not because I was sick. Because I just wanted my mom. There hasn't been that many times that I've been, like, really sick. Maybe 2 or 3 times since my mom's been gone that I, like, did that way. Today was one. And then Cav 7 came on, and I was like, oh, was this your answer for me? My arm hurts. This is the one that they tried to make me bleed to death out of. But it didn't bruise that bad. That's the whole gigantic hole it left. It didn't really bruise. Like, where they drew blood bruised worse than... The tape bruised me worse than the other. But y'all want to see that. Well, you know what? This is what I do with my mom. I put that cast, like, or for my mom, it'd be right in front of, like, the TV, like, entertainment center. To remind my mom to stay on her feet. My mom fell a lot before she went to the nursing home. That's one of the reasons why we were in such a hurry to move here. Because she would push her little life alert thing, and then I would have to drive 8 miles, and country 8 miles. So, and it was usually at night, so it's dark. So you can't just fly down the road. You have to do your like deer watch, because that's all you need to do is hit a deer while you're trying to rescue your mom off the floor. But fortunately, my mom she never broke anything. She never had to require um, stitches or anything. Which is really surprising, because my mom was real tiny and frail. I'm really surprised she never broke anything, because she did fall. And she lived in an apartment with concrete floors, so I'm surprised that she didn't break a hip or something. Or an arm. I know how easy I break. I can't count all the broken bones I've had. That one, several times. By accident and on purpose twice. The on purpose twice was the worst of all of them. I'm guessing you either mean 3 or 4 or 3 to 4. I'm sure you don't mean 34 more weeks. That would suck. That's more than a year. How many weeks in a year? 32? No. Is it? Yeah, 32. I have my glasses on, I can't do math. So, Putt, I would not have guessed that you'd have been one to watch Eugenia Cooney. What other big YouTubers do you watch? My nose looks crooked in this shot. Hello? Only one person's getting coffee. Where's the other 3 of you? Oh, 52 weeks. Why was I thinking 32? I'm so tired. What is 32 weeks? It's not even a pregnancy. What the hell? She's about to have a baby. Finally. I probably watch a lot of people you don't know. I think about it. Daytime. Triple D. What was her name now? Homestead Tessie. I don't know if you were here the day that she hit like 5K and almost fainted. She popped up in my recommended. You're probably still getting coffee. I'll finish the story. She popped up in my recommended. I have not seen her. It's an almighty video that got me this right, which was like over 3 months ago. And she showed up in my recommended, so I didn't even think I was still subscribed to her because I hadn't seen her channel. And, you know, YouTube likes to do the unsubscribing thing. I go to her channel and she has 9.2 thousand subscribers. I don't know. So I don't know why I have what I have either. I was just really shocked about that. I remember she nearly fainted. I don't know her. I actually, the first like vlogger that I ever watched, besides just getting on YouTube to like YouTube music, was doesn't she live like across the street from Ray or something? Um, I used to watch this girl. Her name is Rebecca Jane or Becky Jane. Rebecca Jane, I think. And she was this girl who was from the UK, and she had trichotillomania, and that's where you like get nervous and you pull out your hair. It's like a mental condition. And I started watching her, and she was really fun to watch. But then she like got, I don't know, she was in film school, and she was like living on her own in a dorm, and she was like not so worried about what everybody thought of her and all that. And I think she let YouTube get to her. She's not as fun to watch anymore. And then my kids got me into gaming channels where I learned as a Markiplier. And I watched a lot of Markiplier. A lot. But now I like watch a lot of like beauty influencer drama channels, which I know may come to a shock considering I know nothing about makeup. I watch Peter Mon and Rich Flex. And too. But they're not like in the millions. They only have like, I think Peter Mon has like 167,000. I don't know. Rich Flex might have 300,000 or 400,000. So they're not big. Not so much. I've been watching a lot of like bigger YouTubers lately just because I needed a change of pace for a bit. I watched the Being British Triple D. Gotta remember this. Because you'll crack up. You scroll down through their videos, you'll find the ones that you should watch just by the names. It's called Being British. Joel and Leah. And they talk about the differences. They are British, of course. But they love America, and they talk about the differences between the UK and America. And I swear, it's like if me and you sit down and talk to Kate. That's what their channel's like. It is just fascinating. So I watch a lot of them. I've been like fascinated with watching the Royals here lately. Anything royal I've watched. So I always watch the Royals. I always watch anything about the Kennedys. You know, I'm not going to be able to do my 100 random fact video because I'm telling you all my random facts right now. I'm obsessed with the Royals and the Kennedys. I have ever since I was a little kid. Well, not the Kennedys so much. I became obsessed with the Kennedys after I went to Dallas, Texas on what was it, the 40th? No. 35th anniversary? Might have been the 35th anniversary of the JFK assassination. And after that, I was totally hooked on the Kennedys. So, throw out some trivia, I probably know it. So that's what I watch. I don't know why. I have atrocious lighting. My red hair blends in with my red pillow that blends in with my red face. I make goofy... I have a mustache. I do stupid stuff like that. So editorial. You can't watch me all the time. I'm not always on. What if I decide to, like, retire from being a YouTuber? Hmm. I was like a YouTube watcher way longer than I've been a creator. Way longer. I used to watch YouTubers and be like, I could do that. That would be fun. No, I could never do that. I could never do that. I could never. You know what? This is going to sound bad. But, Daniel had that, aw, thank you, Putt Putt. Daniel had that, skimmer thing on his, debit card. And he had to get a new one after that whole incident. And, of course, it happened right over the span of the first of the month. So, um, my YouTube Red, Netflix, Hulu, that all, I think. I'm like, well, YouTube Red we all use a lot. And since they ain't gonna pay me, I ain't gonna watch their ads. So, I went ahead and did that one. I thought, I never ever hear anybody talk about watching Netflix or Hulu. And that'll save me, a bit. No, the day the Netflix payment was supposed to be taken out, here come Kayla. I need Dad's debit card. We have no Netflix. I had just gotten the, like, 4 minutes before this. So she must have been binge watching something. So, but I have not put in any information for Hulu. So, obviously no one's missed Hulu yet. Which I'm shocked, because out of all of them, I'd probably miss Hulu more than I'd miss any of them. Well, I mean, YouTube Red, because I can't stand ads. But, and I like to do other things when my video is playing, and I also like to download videos to watch when I don't have Wi-Fi, which don't happen very often, but occasionally does. But I guess nobody wants Hulu anymore, so. I hate when I think of something I want to Google and I can't Google it because I'm on my phone. I actually think you guys are here more for me than I am you guys for me. That's how I feel. Like right now, you guys are here for me. Hey, Mama Bear of 2. I'm a Mama Bear. I call my youngest daughter Kay a bear, and she calls me Mama Bear. I wish I could be sleeping right now, but for some reason my body is saying no. But other than that, I'm feeling a little sick. I'm okay. How are you? How much beautiful eyes you have. I love blue eyes. Don't mind. I mean, I love my own brown eyes, but I love blue eyes. When I married a blue-eyed man. Actually, my husband has those eyes that, like, they they change depending on what he wears. So if he wears a gray shirt, he has really, like, blob-looking eyes. But if he wears a blue shirt, he has really pretty eyes. See, if you had YouTube Red. See, that's why I had to have YouTube Red. I could have Googled while watching a YouTube video. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mama Bear. I kind of am having hit and miss allergies, but I have more of my chronic illness bothering me right now. But I went outside. I was outside for like 3 minutes and I got all like stuffed up. Hi, Magical JP. How are you? I do not understand what you just said. So if you could translate, that would be wonderful. But I hope you get to feeling better, Mama Bear. And I hope you get some sleep. Just put some headphones in and listen to me talk and I will bore you to sleep. Magical JP, are you German? I do know a little bit of German. And that kind of looks German to me. Good night, hon. I hope you get to feeling better, because, yeah, head cold crap is, like, no fun. Hi, Energy Ball. Welcome back, my Swedish little friend. Triple D, we have a Swedish friend. I don't have anything to write anything down with. I got to mark that down so when I put the map up, I can mark the Energy Ball is from Sweden. I don't know where Magical JP is from. His picture don't look German, but it kind of looks German writing. But not the German I know, so I don't know. Fan is drying out my contact. Well, thank you, Energy Ball. Wait. I'm trying to remember. You told us your name last... Papa King. He told us his name. Trying to remember, Energy Ball. I'm trying to remember. You told us your name. Oh, I'm terrible at names. You told us your name. I think I remember it, but I don't want to be wrong. Can I get the first letter? Victory! I would have been right! But I knew you didn't spell it like how like we would spell it. Oh, Papa, can you weren't in when we met Energy Ball, Victor? He's from Sweden. Maybe you weren't. No, I don't think you were, Papa, because I think it was during the day, because I remember Energy Ball saying that it was really late for him. And now it's probably like 8 in the morning. Maybe 9 in the morning. Heck, I don't know what time it is. Like 9 in the morning, Energy Ball, Victor? Yeah, Triple D was here. Okay, yeah. We remember you, Victor. We know all about you. Oh, close. There's somebody else that comes in here that's 19. Is it that one kid that has a crush on Kayla? think he was 21. But we remember you, Victor. Andy, yeah, he's 21. I haven't seen much of him. I can't just willy-nilly give out my daughter's information, and she never told me whether I could give it out or not. So, oh, by the way, Triple D, I talked to someone, remember that story we were talking about earlier today that I thought might be a very deceitful, nasty, terrible scam? I talked to someone else who frequented that chat room a lot as well, and they agreed. In fact, they were blocked prior to the situation because they were at a 3-day music, what do you call it, festival, and was not in his room to give him the views that he needed. So I was going down the right track. There's nobody that is believing this. That's why they can't get no money. And then when I started asking the hardcore questions, they deleted the Twitter. Your Skype is blocked? Well, you can use a lot of other things besides Skype. A lot of other things that are probably better than Skype, to be honest. You can use Google Hangouts. You can use Facebook. You can use Twitter. I would not use the Samsung S8 Plus in poor lighting on YouTube because this is the effect that you get. But you don't want to see me up close and personal anymore. I think Skype is one of those like dying apps, to be honest. I'm all concerned about how swollen my elbow is. You can see the indent from where I was like sitting at the chair. That's the IV arm. I'll be right. Anyway, I want a snack, but I don't want to get up and feel sick. Energy ball, will you go in and give me a snack from the kitchen? Wish it was that easy. I wish I could meet everybody that's in my little screen. I would love to meet you all. Pop-Pet could be realistic, because he's really probably not that far. I am not skinny. I'm quite floppy. Hopefully not for long. We would put you up in the attic, Papa. And we don't have a guest room. Give me a snack, Triple D. Triple D is clear. I mean, she might as well be over there with Victor in Sweden. That's how far away she is. Although I'm going to meet Miss Daily Showers on September 25th. I'm really excited. It'll be the second YouTuber I've met. Let's do it. Okay, gotta ask. Do you live near to your famous YouTuber? Energy Ball? Like, you probably ever gassed that. Probably gassed that a million times. I only know one YouTuber from Sweden. And he's about to be overthrown. I think there's only like 10 million separating him from the next one below him. And anymore in YouTube 10 million ain't nothing. I'm gonna get that big. I know my YouTubers and people. I might be an old lady. But my kids got me started watching YouTubers by watching the likes of PewDiePie and Jack and Markiplier. Stay in the hair tonight. Class act. You think PewDiePie will be overtaken? I think it's a Vivo channel that's going to overtake him, though. So does that really count? I don't think that really counts. I mean, technically it does, but... Bye, Victor. You have a good morning. I think it's morning there. Oh my God. Tinker, do you want under the blanket? I got the blanket, Tinker. 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 Look what Mommy has. Oh, I bet Energy Ball could do it. I think anybody could take over PewDiePie. What's a mere, 65 million subscribers? That ain't nothing. We could all overtake PewDiePie. Bye, Victor. What time do you usually go to bed, Putt-Putt? When is your bedtime? I used to give myself a bedtime. I used to be really strict about it. I used to give myself a bedtime. I used to make myself wake up at a certain time. Between 3 and 5. You have to get up with Landon, or does he get up and do his own thing? Well, I'm within your window. Amazon, you need to stop. I don't want a hoverboard. That's awesome. My mom and dad took care of my kids when they were little in the morning. From the time they were in like preschool till... I think my mom finally quit doing it like when sometime like when they were, maybe Kayla was in middle school, Ariel was in high school, because my husband changed hours. Or maybe it was when I got sick. Because me and my husband both worked early mornings. So my mom and dad always came over and got them up and ready for school. They're the best people to have taking care of your kids. My husband usually had to be at work at like 5:30. They've changed his hours so many times over the years. And I always had to be at work at between 3:30 and 4:30 in the morning. So Landon don't have to ride the bus, huh? My kids always had to ride the bus. A few times when they were real little, when my dad was still alive, my girls could talk them into taking them to school. Every once in a while. Because they'd have to like be at the bus stop like at 7:15. And if they could talk Grandpa into taking them to school, they wouldn't have to leave until like 7:45. Yeah. My girls really didn't have a choice. They couldn't walk. It was a 9-mile hike. But yeah, the bus ride was never great. So my kids were the first ones on and the first ones off. First ones on and last ones off. Yeah, we were rules kids, so I said every once in a while. Let's see, my dad died in 2007, so Kayla would have been in like 2nd grade. Nara would have been in 5th grade. So they tried. About once a week they got Grandpa taken to school. Where did Triple D go? A long time since we heard. Oh, she had to get out. She didn't tell us what she was doing. Oh, she's here now. Okay. Yep, 2007. He died 22 days before my 30th birthday. And then my mom, I think, my mom died 18 days after my 40th birthday. You guys are gonna look at the ceiling for a minute. And my beautiful curtain. They don't fit the curtain. Don't fit the window. They don't make them big enough. Take some gabapentin for my nerves. Take some metformin for my diabetes. A muscle relaxer. My psych meds keep me off from going Looney Tune on you all. I don't take nearly as much medicine as I used to. And that, my friends, is all I take. I might have to end my stream and go to bed so I can get up in 4 hours. So I think that's what I'm going to do before the next wave of sickness kicks me. I've had 3 really good hours, so I'm almost afraid. I ate some snack cakes because I also got really hungry because I haven't been able to eat for like ever. So good night. Love ya, pup. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. I downed my Diet Coke. Love you, Triple D, putt.